everyone, it's Charlton. Live coverage in Scottsdale, Arizona. They were attempting to make contact with somebody they could have been the suspect for the 4 homicides. I believe they've linked the 4th one to the other 3. The first was the famous forensic psychiatrist, Stephen Pitt. Then the 2 paralegals that were killed the following day, Thursday, at around 2 p.m. And then 10 hours after that, at early morning in the hour 12:10 a.m., a 4th person was killed, a hypnotherapist, life coach, forget his name. So I think his name was Levin. And so they were trying to make contact with somebody at this extended stay. This is live coverage right there, Skycam. Extended stay, America, I think is the name of the place in Scottsdale. When they tried to approach the person's room, shots were fired. So they gassed the room, and then they sent in a robot to inspect, and it appears the person killed themselves, committed suicide. We don't know if it's a man or a woman. That's what I've been seeking, is the identity of the person that that's in this room. And I don't think we're going to get that for several hours, because I think a lot of people are wondering, is this individual in any way connected to the JonBenet Ramsey case? Because this forensic psychiatrist worked on that, and it was never solved, or at least in many people's minds. Well, they never had a murderer. And actually, this psychiatrist suspected maybe the parents were involved, as I understand it, because there was pineapple in the girl's stomach, and there was a bowl that had the mom's fingerprints on it, I think, something like that. And she had denied that the child had eaten anything, a bowl with fruit, like some kind of fruit salad or fruit dish cup thing. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think people are wondering if this might have been related to it. I don't think it is, though. So, but the suspect has killed themselves. They're now, investigating, obviously, and there's a lot of vehicles out there, large, sort of like trucks, and there was a SWAT truck that pulled up. I don't know. Here's some, I don't know why they have no audio on this. Here's some footage of the huge SWAT vehicle pulling up. I believe this is before they sent the robot in, and had determined that the person killed themselves. Still no word on the identity. And it's an extended stay. America, I believe, is the name of the hotel. I don't know if that's the entrance there or what. But it does say they believe this person was related to the 3 or 4 homicides. ABC crews are in the area. 69. It's at 69th and Shea Boulevard, where Scottsdale police were working to make a suspect. It's not news until you tell the. Make contact at an extended stay hotel. Law enforcement tell ABC News officers responded to the hotel and suspect opened fire on them. At that point, law enforcement gassed the room and sent in a robot. Once the robot made entry into the room, it was determined that the suspect committed suicide. The name of the suspect has not been released. And Scottsdale police also tell ABC15 this does appear to be related to a string of deaths in Scottsdale. Police say the deaths of the prominent forensic psychiatrist Stephen Pitt at his Phoenix office on Thursday and 2 paralegals at the Old Town Scottsdale law office on Friday are related. A 4th death is under investigation. Monday's crime scene is 8 miles away from the second scene where the 2 paralegals were killed. No further information has been released. And more emergency personnel or vehicles arrive on the scene. And that's the story there. I mean, I want to know the identity. I think a lot of people do. I don't think we're going to know for a while, though. At least a couple hours, I would think. Maybe sooner. If I get something sooner, quick, I'll add it on. They have identified the individual, the suspect, in the shootings of the forensic psychiatrist and the 2 paralegals, and then also the hypnotherapist and life coach. His name, Dwight Lamon Jones, and there is no and it's just being reported in a couple places. I don't even know if the police have actually officially released the name Dwight Lamon Jones, but there's no photo of him anywhere. However, 12 News is reporting a connection, an apparent connection to all 4 victims. So it says he went through a long, acrimonious, nasty divorce with his ex-wife. And each of the 4 parties, it seems, was connected at least to the suspect and to that divorce. Pitt, the psychiatrist, who was shot and killed on Thursday afternoon. I said earlier it was actually, I had it backwards. He was shot Thursday, and the 2 paralegals were shot on Friday. So he did a court-ordered psychiatric evaluation of Jones about 8 years ago during Jones's bitter divorce with his wife. And the 2 paralegals worked at the law firm of Elizabeth Feldman, who represented his ex-wife. And the law firm was, she's a partner there. Darn it, I had it all highlighted and I lost it. I already took it down. It was Bert Feldman and Grenier, I believe. So Elizabeth Feldman, who works at the Scottsdale law firm where the 2 paralegals were killed Friday, was the divorce attorney of Jones's wife. Feldman was not in the office when the 2 women were shot, and Jones was seeing, or had been seeing, a therapist at the offices where the 4th victim, Marshall Levin, was found dead late Friday. It's not known whether Jones was Levin's client, or whether maybe that was court-ordered, or I don't know. That would just be my guess. I don't know. Court records show Jones's wife filed for divorce in 2009, and the case dragged on for 8 years into 2017. Court records showed his wife sought an order of protection, and psychological and psychiatric evaluations were requested for her husband. Their divorce was final around 2011, but the case dragged on with disputes over alimony and child custody. Court records show that Dwight Jones acted as his own attorney in the divorce. Jones's criminal records involve 1 domestic violence case. Records show in May 2009, shortly before his wife filed for divorce, he was charged in Scottsdale Municipal Court with a misdemeanor, assault, threat, and intimidation, and disorderly conduct. Jones pleaded guilty to the disorderly conduct charge. Police are investigating to see if there are any other victims. So, that's the story there. And thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I looked and looked and looked for a picture of the dude, and they don't have anything on him yet. And I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.